Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be learning how to make simple as ABC Egusi soup. My method. Okay. So to begin, we are going to put in some goat meat and some cow skin, already cleaned and washed, into a clean pot. Okay, and into this pot, I will be adding some seasoning. To season this goat meat, I'm using some thyme, some seasoning cubes, cumin seeds, some cinnamon, and also some onions. All of that is going to go into the pot right now. And then I am also going to be adding my already chopped ginger and garlic. Yes, this meat is going to be seasoned to perfection. Right now, at this point, I'm going to also add in some salt, just a little bit for taste. We want to be careful so that we do not overpower our soup. And then we're not going to add in any liquid. Yes, this is my method. I like to get it going first. I'm also going to be adding some stockfish because this takes long to cook and we want to add it from the beginning. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the cooker. I'm going to turn on the gas and then put my pot right back. I'm going to allow this to cook without any liquid as the goat meat is going to be releasing some of its juices in a while, and then before we add water. Now in my food processor I have some scotch bonnet, I have some ginger and onions and some bell peppers, okay? And I want to chop this up finely. I don't want it to be chunky, but I also do not want it to be smooth. So I'm just going to be pressing it slightly and checking the consistency as I go. I want the peppers and onions to be kind of visible in the soup. So I know that if I make it into a complete smooth paste, it's just going to be like an egusi stew. But this is a soup we're cooking. So I'm going to do this. I noticed that some of the peppers is hanging on the sides of the food processor cup. So I'm going to go in with a knife in this case and just try to push it down, and then I'm going to continue until I achieve the consistency that I want. Please pardon my voice, guys. I'm recording this late in the night and at this point I'm already tired. I'm also sorry for my light being in the way of some parts of this video. It wasn't intentional. So next I'm going to check up on our meat, see how the goat meat has released some of its juices. You see that, and at this point some of the seasoning would have gone really well. Right, honestly, at this point my kitchen was already smelling really nice. You would think that the soup was already cooked, but we know it isn't, right? So next, now I'm going to be adding some water to this pot. I'm going to add about 4 cups of water. The 4 cups of water is to finish up the cooking of the meat and stockfish and the pomo or cow skin that I have in the pot, and it is also going to be making some stock with which we're going to use to cook our soup. Okay, so I'm adding cup by cup because I want to be sure. I don't want to add all of the water at once. I want to be sure of how much water I need, right? So here we have 4 cups. I'm going to give this a stir just to make sure that everything is well immersed in the water and that there's nothing sitting at the bottom of the pot. Okay, so I give this a good stir, and then I'm going to cover and allow it to now cook till it's done. Okay, now our meat is all done. You can see all of that stock, right? Yes, so now we're going to take this off and pour it somewhere and come back with a clean pot so that we will begin cooking our egusi. I have a method with cooking my egusi. I do not just pour it straight into the pot after cooking the meat, okay? So you'll see that shortly. Now I'm going to come back with a clean pot, and in this pot I'm going to be adding some palm oil, just enough to cook my egusi. This is about half a cup of oil. Now once I've added the oil, I'm going to stir it to melt. I'm going to stir it until it is completely melted and it heats up. Okay, now I keep stirring. I don't want to bleach this oil at all, so I'm just going to let it get hot, and then I'm going to add my egusi. Now I've added some water in my egusi to make a paste, almost like a pancake batter. And now I'm going to pour this into the hot oil and continue stirring. I'll stir this continuously until the egusi fries. How do you know if your egusi is fried? You'll see that it will become grainy and separated from the palm oil. But you cannot leave this and go anywhere. You must stay and stir it continuously because this can quickly burn, and if it burns, then you would have ruined your entire soup. So I'm going to be here and I will keep stirring and watch as the water, as the liquid in the egusi gets dried up to give way to my grainy egusi. I enjoy this method a lot because I do not like clumpy or lumpy egusi at all. So see, this is what it's looking like, completely fried. You see what I'm talking about? It almost looks like scrambled eggs, right, without the clumps. Okay, so at this point now my egusi is fried. Okay, and I'm now going to start to season my soup. So here I have some curry, more seasoning cubes, and crayfish. You cannot cook egusi soup without crayfish. I mean, what do you think you're doing? What? Crayfish no egusi, egusi no crayfish? Impossible, plus it cannot, which is what? Impossible. So I'm going to keep stirring. At this point, oh my god, the aroma in my kitchen was I almost felt like I should just get that pounded yam and dive in. Next, I'm going to add in all of my chopped peppers, onion, and ginger back into the pot. This also I am going to allow fry. It's almost like the process of making stew, I know, but guys, the way the flavors in this egusi will develop if you use this method, you will never cook egusi another way again. I promise you. Just try this and you will never ever cook egusi another way. Do not waste in this kitchen. So see me trying to scoop out all of my pepper and my onion mix. Now I'm going to stir this. Okay, keep stirring, and when I'm satisfied, I'm going to allow it to fry and cook just a bit before we continue. I stir it a lot because I don't want it to burn. I hate burnt soup. I hate the taste of burnt soup. The only place I appreciate any form of burntness is perhaps jollof rice, but soup burnt, they don't go well together. So I'm going to let this fry a bit, just so that the peppers can cook, the onion can cook as well, and all of that extra seasoning plus the crayfish I added can just synergize into my egusi soup. I know you know what I mean. At some point your English will just start to fail you and your village people move close, but I know you get the gist. Okay, and I always use wooden spoons when I'm cooking. I think it helps for whatever you're cooking to not burn. Iron spoons also, I find out they scratch your pot, and before you know it, you have all those annoying marks at the bottom of the pot. I hate that. Once a pot starts being like that, I almost lose interest in it. Okay, so here I'm stirring some more. Can you see how fried this is? Yes, that's what you want. So next thing, I have some already washed and deboned dried fish. It doesn't take long to cook, so that's why I didn't add it initially. Now I'm going to add it in here and still stir. Then I'm going to reintroduce my goat meat, my cow skin, my stockfish, and all of the stock from that cooking. Okay, now the stock is going to help to loosen up the thick consistency of the fried egusi and peppers, and then you now see that you have the perfect egusi soup consistency. I don't like runny soup. I know I'm a northern girl, so most people will be surprised, but I don't like runny soup. Soups are not meant to be runny. why make them runny? So I don't like runny. But however, I like for many animals, all kinds of animals to be in my soup, as you can see. Now I'm just checking for salt and it is perfecto. Okay, okay, the taste is perfecto. Now what we're going to do is to cover this, allow it to cook so that everything can mix and synergize. And guys, at this point, this egusi soup is done. No? For people who don't like vegetables, you can just eat it right now. But me, I love a little extra vegetable in my soup. And I love the color that some greens will just give to this pot right now. So I am going to be adding vegetables. And my choice of vegetable for today is ugu leaf. Okay, I already have it washed, cut, washed, cleaned and drained, as you can see. And now I'm going to add it straight from my strainer into my pot. Okay, so for some people this may be a lot, but hey, like I said, this is my take on it. I like my egusi to always be somewhere in between egusi and vegetable soup. Do you get? So that's the only way. Something you should know is that I hardly eat egusi soup outside. I'm that particular because I will just be irritated, because I know that I make a pretty good main pot of egusi. So I do not really love eating egusi outside. I prefer when I'm the one who cooks it, when it has lots of onions and pepper and lots of rishi, and there's not too much oil, and I mean, it's just perfect. Look at my pots. Look at my pots. That's not fish bone, no, that's the bone of the stockfish, and everybody knows that that's some juicy part of the stockfish. So don't think that that's some fish bone. It's not. It is stockfish bone. So I'm going to give this a good stir. I'm not going to leave this for too long on the gas anymore, because I don't want my vegetables to overcook. But we know that ugu is a bit tough, especially when you have some of the stuff in there. So I'm going to just let this cook for maybe like a minute or two, so that softens up a bit but not overcooks. So I'm going to just leave this on. At this point, I've lowered the gas, so it's slowly cooking. It's not going to overcook. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to have this off, and our egusi soup is ready. I had mine on the first day with some hot pound yam made with my food processor, and on the second day I had it with ep. Okay, this is what my soup is looking like. Yes, excuse my dead flowers. That's my attempt at beautifying my kitchen, but the flowers didn't last. I think this was just day 2 and they had already wilted. But look at that deliciousness. See that bowl. Oh, thank you guys for watching. Please stop by for my next tutorial. It could be a beauty tutorial or a food tutorial,